So, if you're unfamiliar, we call it Karsch and Anderson 1.0, but it's 10-2, all of us collectively, the ideal mock draft. This is what we want as of right now. We do it today for a reason. Today is January the 27th. The first round of the NFL draft is 3 months from today. So today is 1.0. 2 months from the draft is 2.0. 1 month from the draft is 3.0. And the week of the draft is the final mock draft 4.0. We do it. It's interesting to see how people's opinions evolve. Although I actually went back and looked at last year's. Last year's 1.0, the pick was Aiden Hutchinson. 2.0, the pick was Aiden Hutchinson. 3.0, the pick was Kayvon Thibodeau because we embargoed and vetoed Aiden Hutchinson. And the fourth one was Aiden Hutchinson. Pretty much from beginning to end, the people wanted Aiden Hutchinson. Obviously, when we were a month out, we thought Hutch was going number one at that time.
Do you have the results for the second first-round pick, though?
I did not. I think I do. I didn't look them up. I can go check that out. But the way this works is we take some people off the board that at this moment in time, this snapshot in time, we don't think will be on the board when the Lions pick. So this is the embargo list, the veto list. The veto list at 6 includes Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, Will Anderson, and Jalen Carter. Right here, right now, they seem the 5 most likely candidates to be off the list that won't be available. So you can't draft at 6. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, Will Anderson, or Jalen Carter. At 18, we've only embargoed 4 other players that we think it's pretty much highly improbable that they will be on the board at 18. Those are Paris Johnson, the tackle from Ohio State, Peter Skoronski, the tackle from Northwestern, Tyree Wilson, the defensive end from Texas Tech, Miles Murphy, the defensive end from Clemson. Last chance. Anybody else we should put on the veto list? That pick at 18, or are we just going with those guys?
I think we're safe with that. The only name I would consider, and I'll throw it out there and you guys could debate it, is Quentin Johnston, the wide receiver from TCU. Kind of widely regarded as number 1 receiver. You think a receiver is going to not go until the 18th pick?
I think in this year's crop of receivers, it's possible. Didn't Mel have him available in his most recent, his mock 1.0? Could be wrong on this, but I thought he had him going after the Lions pick. He did. He's got him going to Baltimore at 22. All right, so let's leave Quentin Johnston out there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I like what you were thinking, Gator, because I was thinking the same thing. Is a receiver, going to go before. But, hey, if the people want a receiver at 18, maybe let them have it.
Now, what you can do is keep in mind who you might target in free agency. And I think I really want to, well, we'll get to that in a minute. And the one other thing is you can't trade the pick, okay? I know that if we open it up to trades, the problem is projecting trades is it makes it virtually impossible. And we've discovered, because we've talked about the draft with a degree of regularity on this program, what we've discovered is we always talk about trading, and trades rarely happen. They don't happen as much as they get talked about. Now, last year, they obviously traded the 32 and 34 to move up to 12, and that worked out, and they got Jamison Williams. But most every year, people would trade the pick, and most every year they don't. So we just eliminated trading as a possibility. So now we've got it set up. Gator, the pick is in. With the 6th pick, this is my pick.
All right.
The NFL draft, the Detroit Lions select Devin Witherspoon, cornerback, Illinois. He has emerged as my favorite, and love what he brings to the table. Physical run support guy, really disruptive through the air. Devin Witherspoon's my pick at 6.
Fair enough. Doug, the pick is in. With the 6th overall pick, the Detroit Lions select cornerback Christian Gonzalez, Oregon. Look, I think it's splitting hairs with the top corners in this draft. I'm really not sure who the top corner is right now. I can't wait for the combine to see speed and all that. But playing in Oregon, you're playing in a Pac-12. They throw the ball a lot in a Pac-12, more so than what they do in the Big Ten. So I think he's maybe better suited to step in and contribute right away as a guy who's going to be locked down more so than Witherspoon. I could be wrong, but right now, 1.0, it's Christian Gonzalez for me. He's got great size.
Khang?
The pick is in, boys, and with the 6th overall pick, the Lions select defensive back, Illinois, Devin Witherspoon. I agree, Doug. Physical and can cover. I think it's exactly what Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes were looking for. As of today, I'm not hating on Gonzalez, by the way, or any other cornerback, but as of today, I'm going Devin Witherspoon. I think he just fits what the Lions want to do. He fills a hole. He will be, right now on my board, the number 1 cornerback.